Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I've been debating a little bit on this whole video on what if I really wanted to do it, and because it sounds a little, I don't know, it just sounds off a little bit, like I'm trying to pass myself off as an expert. I am not an expert when it comes to AI. I am damn good at marketing, though. Now, the biggest problem that I'm seeing with not only ChatGPT but AI in general is that people are saying that the output when used for e-commerce sucks. And it doesn't matter if you're using ChatGPT 4, which I am a huge user and huge fan of, Google's Gemini, formerly known as Bard, Claude 2, or Microsoft Bing. What you have to remember is you can't be lazy with this program. And that's what this is. AI is, to simplify it, is a computer program. Yes, it has access to the internet. Yes, it has a huge amount of data. And that's the problem. This is where the problem comes in, because it has all this data, and the data that you want, not only does it not know how you actually want to format it, but it doesn't know what you actually want. So you can't be lazy when it comes to giving it information. And that's what the AI needs. It needs information from you. Now, I'm going to show you the difference between just using straight ChatGPT 4 without any information, and then I'm going to show you my AI personas, which if you've been watching my channel, you know I do sell these AI personas, and the AI personas are basically pre-prepping all my chats. It's telling and guiding ChatGPT on how to do everything that I need it to do for me. So let's begin with first, I'm going to be using Daydreams and Nightmare Nails. This is one of my startups that I'm building. And right here, you can see this is one of my products that I'm going to be offering up. And right now, the description absolutely sucks. The title sucks. It's too long. It's not descriptive enough for my brand. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and grab title here, copy and paste it into ChatGPT, and all I'm going to just say, this is just straight ChatGPT 4 with plugins. I need a better SEO title that is between 60 to 75 characters in length. Please, always be nice to the AI, by the way. So, we'll just do that. Now, all it did was just basically shrink the title. It's not that good. Now, next step is, I need a better SEO description for the following product. Let's just give me a marketing hook. And please make sure that the description is no more than 300 words in length. Now what I'm going to do, let's see here. Here is the product details. Next we come in here and we're just going to grab the supplier's description. And we're just going to leave out the package include part. That will always just stay there. And press enter, and let's see what it comes up with. Let's see, revolutionary nail art with our dried flowers. Now, a lot of people, you're going to just copy and paste this. And in a way, this is okay, but it can be so much better. The reasoning is that it doesn't have any information. It has no information about my brand. It has no brand voice. It has no target market. It's going as general as it can. It's going to come off as rather mechanical sounding. It doesn't have a lot of feel. Here, I'm just going to just leave this up while I talk, and you can read through this. And this is the other thing, folks. When it comes to AI, I don't care what AI system you use, read the output. Don't just copy and paste it and say, oh, that's good enough. It's not good enough. Always read what it puts out. Yeah, you're going to take an extra 3 or 4 minutes out of your time. If you're going to do something, do it right, folks. Don't be lazy. That includes, and I'm going to just chuck this here because it irritates the shit out of me that people aren't doing this. This includes filling out all of your policies when it comes to e-commerce. Yes, Shopify has templates, but they're called templates for a reason. You are supposed to fill them out. Read the damn things, fill them out properly. Now, and you can even have Chatgpt fill them out properly for you. Stop being lazy, folks. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to go over here where it says Daydream and Nightmares. I already have 4 of my personas locked in here. It's Crystal, who is my copywriter. Solva, who is basically what she does is she takes a product and makes a huge problem out of it that only the product can solve using the target market and all that good jazz. Prometheus, who does the marketing hooks. And then there's Mimic. Mimic is one that actually surprises me the most and is very powerful, even though you have to take it with a grain of salt. Mimic basically will mimic your buyer persona, and it will give you feedback on whatever you ask it, and it will take on that role of your target market. Now, my target market, and the information that I'm giving, that I've already given ChatGPT, is what is called a brand Bible. I do not know who came up with the term. Don't care. I like it. I'm going to use it because this is what ChatGPT, Gemini, even Bing will actually follow religiously when you give it to them. Now, here is basically Daydream and Nightmare Nails' brand Bible. It's got a mission statement. It has a vision statement, brand identity, the brand voice. The brand voice really affects the outcome. If you don't give ChatGPT a brand voice, it's going to go with a very generic, very flat sound to it, and I use sound loosely. But yet, if you give it a brand voice, it's going to come out a hell of a lot better. And this is the kind of the details you want to give it. Now, the reason why you're seeing 1, 2, 3, and whatnot is because I actually have 4 brand voices for this channel, for this brand, which is kind of odd because most brands will only have 1 brand voice. I'm doing a little bit of an experiment with this because I am targeting 3 different target markets. Each one has its own brand voice, and then I have an extra one which I will show you. But the very first one that tells ChatGPT is the DIY nail art enthusiast. I'm going to let you read this instead of me getting tongue-tied over this. But I have another brand voice, which is the fashion-forward individuals, the gothic and alternative style aficionados. I'm just going to pause this just for a second and let you guys read that a little bit. If you need to, just pause the video. Brand voice. This one here is the 4th one. This one's kind of a fun one, seductive, empowering, commanding, and I've used this on a couple of different products. And I'm going to show you what happens when we change the brand voice on this. And then the other bit of information, this is actually one of the key information that you need to have to get the best out of ChatGPT when it comes to e-commerce. And it's the same with every AI. You want your target market, and you need all of this information because it's going to help ChatGPT write better. So, target market, the nail art enthusiasts, age group, very important. Gender, of course, that's important as well because each gender is going to be talked to differently. Lifestyles, interests. The interests actually just help you with marketing, actually. When you're going to run an ad, you can literally target these interests like DIY projects, beauty, vlogging, fashion, things like that. The DIY projects, though, I don't think I would target because that's going to pull in people that are looking for redoing the bathroom, and they're not interested in false nails. The pain points. Oh my lord, people. Get your pain points figured out. These are key to marketing. These will allow you to I really shouldn't say manipulate, but that's what you're doing with marketing. It allows you to dance on these people's emotions, to get them to start using their emotions to buy things. You do not want them to use their intelligence. The difference between want and need is huge when it comes to e-commerce. The description that Chatgpt gave you, gave me the very first one, is going to make people want the product. It does an okay job at that. But want is not what you need. You need them to need the product. If they want the product, they're going to talk themselves out of buying it 8 out of 10 times. They're going to come up with every reason why they don't need this product, why they shouldn't buy it. But if you hit their pain points just right and you get them emotional, you make them feel like if they don't have this product, they are going to suffer emotional damage. They're going to buy straight off the bat. They're going to use every justification they can to spend their hard-earned money on your product. That is why you need the pain points. It just makes things so much easier. And I have proof of this. Think back to all of your own purchases, the ones that you felt that you needed that product. In reality, you didn't really need it, but the marketer got you so worked up, so using your emotions, that you really needed that product right now. So you went ahead and you bought it. But in hindsight, you really didn't need the damn thing in the first place. You could have waited a couple of days for that sale. You could have done some research to see if you could find it elsewhere cheaper. We've all done this. I'm guilty of this as well. You want to see a really good ad for getting pain points into place to get people emotional? Look at insurance ads. Look at video games. I'm a diehard gamer. I don't need any video game. Do I want it? Yeah, there are a few that I want. But do I need them? No. But they get me hyped up enough that it feels like I need this video game. So I go out, I use whatever justification I need to justify the price point. And I go ahead and I buy it. This is why video games do pre-orders. They get people so hyped up, emotional-wise, that they sign right up for whatever it is. It's amazing what marketing can do if you do it right. And pain points are the cornerstone of marketing. I don't care what anyone else says. Another example, look at gurus. You've all seen them. ClickFunnels, guys that have all these ClickFunnel awards in the backgrounds. They're flashing cash. They're flashing fancy cars. They're showing these big mansions that they are supposedly living in. Most of that shit is rented, folks. But they get you emotional about it. They will use high-pressure sales tactics. It brings out the emotion in you. It stops you from intelligently looking at what they're trying to sell you. And they buy it, and you go ahead and buy it. So, get the pain points worked on, folks. Get your target marketing, and feed all of this into Chatgpt. And I've already done this. I've already copied and pasted all of this into Chatgpt. Now, what we're going to do, seeing how we are now once back to my AI personas, as I said, there was 4 of them. I'm going to call Crystal first. Crystal, I need an SEO title. Oops. Actually, I should say I need a better SEO title for this product. Please keep the title between 60 to 75 characters in length. And as I am targeting, my target market is going to be the DIY nail enthusiasts. Let's see here. Target market. Yeah, spell it right. Today is not spelling day. Target market is. Please use the same brand voice. go, here is the current title. Now then we just come back in here, copy and paste all this. And by the way, the reasoning for the 60 to 75 characters is for not only SEO purposes, but Google and Bing have different cutoffs. Google tends to cut off around the 60 or so, I have been told. I have looked into this a little bit. It seems to be right. Anything that's over 60 characters, it just gets cut off, and there's like three little dots that people have to click on to see what the title is. Bing cuts off around 75. So it just makes it a little easier. Alright, so Floral Fantasy UV LED Soak Off Gel with Dry Flowers. The current title, Dried Flowers. It sucks. Now, let's go back to the dried flowers and see what the title was. Again, just as a reminder. Let's see here. Come on. Okay, dried flowers, UV LED. It's okay, but it doesn't hit my target market. So let's just copy this, and we're going to put this into a... So we're just going to go plain Chatgpt. GPT, there we go. So that's the title. And then we're just going to go with info, and we'll copy and paste this title here. And see, this actually reads better to me. And we're just going to go DIY. That way we know who the target market is. Now, we grab, oops, actually, I take it back. I don't need, well, actually, I'll just go ahead and copy and paste this part, because I'll need that in a few minutes. Next thing, we're going to call Prometheus up. Prometheus. I need a marketing hook. For this product. Please use the same target market. And we're just going to go ahead and copy and paste that part. This way we can just go back and reread it. So we go plain Chatgpt. I'll have to go back and recopy that one, but and then with info and DIY. We're just going to go hook. That way we know what it is. So that is actually a really good hook compared to, let's see here, where's the hook? Did he give us, oh yeah, revolutionize your nail art. See, this is an okay hook, but again, it doesn't hit the target market. It doesn't use my brand voice either. Oops, wrong place. Right place. Let's go hook. So, right here, revolutionize your nail art with our dried flower gel nail polish, a crystal clear shine for every occasion. Transform your nails into a blooming masterpiece with our floral fantasy gel, where beauty meets artistry. Way better description, especially for my target market. Now then, while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and we'll go description. And then all at a glance. GPT plain. And then we just go with info. So I'm actually going to have to recopy that again. Oy vey. Okay. Go back to the data and go back to my AI personas. Now then, we're going to call solve up. Solve up. I need a description. using the same title and hook that was just given to us. Please make sure that it is no more than 300 words. It has to hit all of my target market pain points. Let's see here. Use the same title and hook that was just given to us. Use the same target market and brand voice. Now, the reason why I tell it this is because you want to put a little redundancy in it. This way, there is no confusion on Chatgpt. It will hallucinate. I don't care what AI program it is, they do hallucinate. But the more information you get, the better you combat this issue. So, it has to have, let's see here, it has to hit all my target pain points. Make sure that this product is the only solution to solve those pain points. Also, now this is where I'm telling a couple of things. Also, do not use the word whimsical. Oops, I can't spell it today. It has this fascination for the word whimsical. You will find as you do this, it has kind of like default words it likes to use. Nobody in their right mind uses whimsical anymore. It's kind of like stuck in the ye olden days when we were still using typewriters. And if you don't know what a manual typewriter is, up yours. I'm not that old. Look it up. I made myself sad now. But if it starts using words that you don't like it to use, tell it not to use these words. You might actually have to rerun the description 2 or 3 times because it will kind of pick up on, you say do not use this word, and it wants to use the word all the damn time. So you might have to do it a couple different times to get it to behave itself. Anywhere in the description, here is the product information. And there we go. Dive in the realm of nail art elegance with our floral fantasy UV LED soak off gel with dried flowers. Unique gel polish is your canvas to create not just nail designs but true pieces of art that reflect your personal style and creativity. I don't know if I would use the emoji. I probably won't. Now then, crafting the DIY nail enthusiast for the... now see, this I screwed up again. Because I don't like it calling out my target market. Crafted for the DIY nail art enthusiast, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I just prefer it not to do that. Okay, I'll let you guys pause and read this while I have a drink. And I apologize, I know I'm talking fast. This is just the way I talk. I will try to slow down one of these days. Now, as you've read, it's actually a better description. I'm just going to copy and paste all of that into here, and we can actually reread this a little bit later. Well, we might as well go back up through here. Okay, here is the Chatgpt with basically no information. Transferring your manicure with our unique dried flower gel nail polish designed to bring the beauty of nature right to your fingertips. Infused with real dried dried petals, which I don't even know if it's actually infused with real dried petals. I haven't looked at the description properly. I seriously doubt it's, has real flowers in it. And while we're here, we can actually look at it. Let's see here. The dried petals in the gel now make your nails look fresh. Suitable for, yes. Yeah, see, it doesn't even say that it's natural dried flowers. Resin. Yeah, so see, and, country manufactured, China, of course. Multicolored optional. And all these pictures for some reason didn't want to load up. That's okay, though. I'll get rid of those later. because the photos are actually right down there, so it shows off what it is. But this makes no mention of actual natural dried flowers. Chatgpt just put that information in there. That is called hallucinating, by the way. As you can see, it's an okay description. The description right here, the description was okay. It's not bad. But again, it's not written for my target market. Now, here's the real interesting thing. Let me show you how this actually really brings, I want to say the best, so for lack of a better word, we're going to go with best, out of ChatGPT is when you have your brand voice, because now I'm going to change the brand voice. So thank you for that description, but I want to change the brand voice and the brand and the, sorry, not brand, target market to, instead of the DIY nail artist, we're going to go with the fashion-forward individuals. You use the same brand, okay, now this time, I'm going to remember, this time, please do not call out the target market, as that is for internal use only. Make sure that the description is no more than 300 words in length. Please use the marketing hook as well. I'm not worried about the spelling. In the description, make sure that you use all of the target markets, pain points, and that once again, the only solution is this product. Let's see here. And here you go. As you can see, it's automatically changed it, and it's using the brand voice for my target market, which I will show you the brand voice here. Fashion forward individuals, that's the target market. Age group 18 to 40, all genders, trending conscience, yada yada yada. Here's the pain points. And then the brand voice will go all the way back up here. Brand voice, tone, like a fashion-forward influencer, your tone should be confident and chic. Setting the trends rather than following them. Language, use language that's stylish and bold. Terms like cutting-edge, chic, make a statement, and fashion at your fingertips should be key. Messaging, emphasize the uniqueness and trendiness of your products. Showcase how they align with current fashion trends. Engage in customers standing out. That's right there. Everything. Tone, messaging, it takes all of that into effect. So let us read this here. Elevate your nails. Oops, let's see here. There we go. This isn't just nail polish. It's an accessory for those who dare to stand out, to blend the timeless elegance of nature with the cutting edge of style. Transform your nails into a blooming masterpiece with our floral fantasy gel where beauty meets artistry. See, it actually used that marketing as well, the marketing hook. And as you can see, this is only taking a few minutes. It would be a lot faster if I wasn't talking. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. Now let's just, okay. So hold on. Keep the same target market. Length. And length of the description. Please use the brand voice. We're just going to change the brand voice again. She already has all of this, so she doesn't need to be reminded of what the brand voice is. This time. Let's see, she's going to use this as where seduction meets sophistication, empowering you to transform your nails. It's here designed for the bold and beautiful. Our gel polish intertwines the delicacies of allure of dried petals with the strength of cutting-edge fashion. Transparent gel elevates the natural elegance of your nails, giving them a crystal clear finish that commands attention. It's more than a polish, it's a statement of power, an emblem of your fearless spirit. You know, it hits the pain points. Now, what we do is, again, be nice to the AI because it does all the work for you. Thank you for this. Solve that. Always call the personas out too. The reason why I do this is so that I know it's using the right persona at the right time. And it also reminds Chatgpt of what role it's supposed to be playing. Because, again, the personas, their text files, they're prepping Chatgpt. It's telling it exactly who it's supposed to take, what kind of role it's supposed to take on, what the skills it's going to need to use when it's in this particular role. For this, oops, can you please list the pain points that you used as well as the SEO keywords? Thank you. And also the other reason to be nice to the AI is if it does take over, it does do the whole Skynet thing like everyone's scared of. Better to be a cherished pet than a simple battery. Okay. Then of course it's going to be a little on the slow side. Maybe this will let me slow down a little. ChatGPT is best sometimes, folks. But, as I was saying, to get the best results, you need to give it data. You need to tell it almost every step on how to react, how to format, how to place things, where to place things, what words to use, what words not to use. I give it a list of what not to use because, as I said, it really likes the word frickin' whimsical. That's one of the dead giveaways to me is if someone has used ChatGPT in a description is you will see whimsical everywhere. And I don't know why. It just seems to latch on to some archaic sayings, archaic words that no one really uses in modern times. When was the last time you used the word whimsical? Seriously. So here you go. She is actually telling you what pain points were actually hit and giving you what she did and how she did it. And by the way, I give my personas both, I give them a sex for male or female. The only one that I have not done that with is Mimic, because Mimic is basically, if you play D&D, you know what a Mimic is. Except this one doesn't have fangs and teeth and gobbles adventurers up. But I do this because it just makes it feel like you are working with an actual team of people. There are 30 in total AI personas that I have that are all geared for e-commerce. From writing emails to writing descriptions and titles, social media. I even have one that will take and rewrite all your policies in your brand voice so that they actually aren't just run-of-the-mill bullshit. And yeah, no one really reads the policies, but it still makes you stand out for those people that actually go through and read some of your policies, like the shipping policy, the refund policy. It just makes it sound better. It makes it look like you care about the person. The more trust that you build off of your website, the better responses you're going to get. And ChatGPT will help. Okay, here's the SEO words. while I was talking, I wasn't paying attention. So, here's the pain points. It hit 5 pain points that actually have, that's all I have on my target market is 5 pain points. That's all you really need. You can add more if you want. Ease of use, fashion alignment, versatility, you can read all that. So, this video's gone on long enough, I think. You guys get the idea. To get the very best out of Chatgpt, Gemini, all AI programs. It doesn't matter perplexity, it doesn't matter who you use. Give it details from brand voices, target markets, every little detail of your brand that you can give it, the better results you are going to get. Pure and simple. Don't be lazy. Give it details. Tell it what you want to happen. Not what it thinks you want, but what you actually want to happen. You have to tell it. Read through everything. If you don't agree with it, or you think it sounds kind of funky, or you just don't like it, tell it what you don't like. And tell it to change it. And it will actually change it. It will actually, it's very nice. It will apologize to you and say, oh, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and fix this up. And it will fix it for you. So you don't have to sit there and strain your brain trying to think, oh, how am I going to write a description for this product? How am I going to do, what should I write for my social media? How do I get people's attention? This is how you use AI to get your target market's attention. Again, I cannot stress this enough. The more information that you give, the better results you get. So, I hope you guys have learned something. Leave comments down at the bottom if you have questions and or comments. Would really appreciate a like. And again, you don't need my AI personas. Well, I really shouldn't say that. You need them. This is the only way you're going to get the best out of Chatgpt. Yeah, I know. Couldn't help myself on that one. The marketer just screamed at me. You don't need the personas. All you have to do is give Chatgpt your brand Bible, and it will take over for you. My personas, they do help massively, because of the fact that I don't have to sit there and keep saying over and over, Chatgpt, do this, do this, do this. It already knows what I need from it, with my personas all in a mix. I use between 2 to 5 personas. You cannot use more than 5 personas with Chatgpt currently. Anything over that, it will hallucinate like mad. You will have to fight just to keep it on track. Google Gemini can only handle 2. Bing will not take any. And Claude 2 can only handle 1. But my personas do work in all AI programs that let you actually put personas in. Bing gets really nasty really quickly. It'll lock you down in a heartbeat. So don't try to use them in Bing. But there you have it, folks. You want the best out of Chatgpt or any AI program, give it information. That's what it needs. You need to tell it what to do. It is not all-knowing. It is not all-seeing. It is a computer program, which means it needs data. Feed the data, you get better data out. So, as I said, if you have any questions, comments, leave them down in the comment section there. Give me a like if you like it. And as always, remember, be kind to your AI. Have a good one, folks.